Tonight, a high-powered war of words. Did the Denver Police Department make a mistake arresting a Colorado woman?
And did high-ranking members of the department participate in a cover-up? Denver 7 Investigates has obtained a bombshell letter.
Chief investigative reporter Tony Kovaleski taking us inside the details and the drama.
Shannon Ann, it's an opportunity for you to decide, did police go too far? Do you believe Denver's former district attorney, elected 3 times to fight for right and wrong? Do you believe DPD's deputy chief? Many consider him the second most powerful cop in Denver. 2 powerful law enforcers, one huge disagreement over the decision to arrest Angela Arnott. Tonight, Denver 7 investigates.
They wrecked my life.
Our investigation centers on the decision made to arrest Angela Arnott.
I just knew that my face was all over the TV.
A woman is behind bars in connection with an alleged sexual assault.
And that I was all over the internet.
How long did you spend?
3 days.
In jail?
In solitary confinement.
And our investigation has uncovered this letter written last year by then District Attorney Mitch Morrissey.
I cannot remember authoring a letter like that in my 33-year career.
And perhaps most important, our investigation asks why the Denver Police Department worked to keep that letter a secret.
Does this rise to the level where the mayor should respond?
Absolutely.
He's the president of Denver's police union.
This was a coordinated effort to try to cover up this letter from ever being exposed.
Now let's begin with the letter and understand why it's so very explosive. In that letter, the district attorney said you should not have been arrested.
I don't think I should have been arrested either.
We shouldn't put somebody in jail when we know full well that we're never going to be able to charge them.
Then District Attorney Mitch Morrissey made that quite clear when he wrote this 2-page letter to Police Chief Robert White, dated just 12 days after Angela was arrested and charged with multiple counts of sexual assault.
They arrested an innocent woman, and that upset me.
Is this a big deal?
No.
Not a big deal.
No.
Deputy Chief Matt Murray disagrees with many of the opinions and accusations presented in that letter. What's your read on this letter sent by the former district attorney?
Overall, unfortunately, he did not bother to get the facts before he wrote a letter, and that gives me reason to question the entire tone and nature of the letter, because this is incredibly factually inaccurate.
The letter accuses the deputy chief of a rush to judgment, not following policy. It said Angela Arnott's arrest was completely unwarranted. It also says Deputy Chief Murray added insult to injury by allowing this press release announcing her arrest along with a Denver cop. Morrissey wrote the press release subjected her to, quote, public ridicule and embarrassment.
This was not a sexual assault. They had the information on her cell phone with her password. All they had to do is check the cell phone and know that they had 2 innocent people that they had arrested.
Charges were never filed against Miss Arnott.
Correct?
Should she have been arrested?
Yes, with the information that we had at the time.
I'm hearing a tremendous amount of confidence from you that you did nothing wrong.
Oh, no, we did nothing wrong, and I did nothing wrong.
Deputy Chief Murray says there was sufficient probable cause to arrest Angela, and he provided this camping receipt as proof he wasn't in the office the day she was arrested. Fair to say this has gotten ugly?
Nah, I have nothing against Mitch Morrissey. I think he's read this wrong.
What do you have to say to Deputy Chief Murray?
Why didn't you do your job?
Does the department owe Miss Arnott an apology?
I certainly don't. I don't believe the department does either.
Why was it so important that your union got this letter?
We wanted to know the truth.
And this conflict rises to another level when the police union tried to get a copy of the letter, and in 2 separate responses, DPD said it did not exist, a possible violation of the state's open records laws. Was it a mistake to respond to 2 open records requests and say you didn't have the letter?
No, because the response was based on people who didn't have anything or didn't think they had anything. So they were answering honestly. They didn't realize there was a copy of the letter on the secretary's computer.
You buy that excuse?
No. No.
Why?
I can't imagine that a letter this scathing addressed to the chief of police, the chief of police is not going to make the deputy chief aware that the district attorney has just basically called him out.
Ultimately, according to former DA Morrissey, DPD's biggest mistake was arresting Angela before it reviewed the data inside the cell phone it already had in its possession. Once text messages on that phone were revealed, it was clear no charges could be filed against anyone. Now, we wanted insight from Police Chief Robert White on this multi-level controversy, but our request for an interview not granted for now. Ann?
Keep digging, Tony. Thank you.